Just give me a second and I'll be right there. I'm gonna finish this real quick. I didn't even tell anyone I was gonna do this. But I started a little bit early, so. Hey, man. How's it going? I'll be right there. Devin, what's up, man? Just give me a couple seconds, a couple minutes, and we'll go ahead and get this thing started. And Lee's in the house as well. I gotta just do all my settings. So, for some reason, it doesn't always... it doesn't automatically do it. And it's being very tedious tonight for some reason. I'm doing pretty good. It's the weekend. Holidays are coming up, so it's going to be really good. I'm not going to be doing a lot of these, but in the next couple... Probably in the next week, but may do one tomorrow. We'll see. Let me just get this other thing, and I should be good. I can't do this before when it comes to the settings, but we have a new roster kind of. Than last time. Yeah, it's just, for some reason, it's not letting me reach out as much. Your design already? Chester? I don't have Chester on here. I do have a lot of people, though. And we can go ahead and kick it off with the 8-man. Okay, here we go. Finally, I can do this. Well, first of all, it says 19, and I clearly told it 23. So, I don't know why I did that. Okay. Well, don't pick any 75s. I'm going to set them up. So, Georgie, fans in the house. Okay, Tarman. And we'll talk once we get this stuff started. Because I forget the Tarmans and the A's. That one guy he went crazy with some of these. He does really well with them. Yeah, there's a couple 75s. Let's don't pick those. Billy. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't. I really, I actually had the settings for 23, but it, for some reason did not save it. But I did actually write it out. I wasn't trying to throw anyone off. Yeah, I've seen Sol X. It's pretty good. I am going to pick... I'm going to throw... Well, no, I need to do a couple of these. Throw Homelander in. Maybe later. I don't get on the creations because of certain reasons. I have decided never to do it again. You can thank all the people that were, broke the guidelines. Thank them. but I'm gladly would do it offline. I know you're joking. Oh, I'm throwing Invincible in, definitely. Heck yeah. I need to watch the new episode. Still need to watch it. I always forget it's Thursday night. I mean, it's way better than Loki. I haven't even watched the finale of Loki yet. Like, I could care less at this point. I did watch Thanksgiving. I won't give any spoilers, but it was pretty good. We got Charles Bronson back in the house. Yeah, we'll talk once I get this started. We'll talk about it. And on your 24 design, why is 23 making you mad? I think people are not enjoying it, and I got to figure something else out. Y'all, you're not getting 24? Yeah, I even got the lizard. I added a few people. Yeah, I've watched Thanksgiving. Oh, you mean Thanksgiving? I haven't watched that. Come on, people. We need to fill this up. We got Morgan Freeman even. I mean, Omni-Man, Optimus. Got Megatron added. Let's try not to go for 75. So I mean, there's about 3 that are. But got Scorpion King. Drew Gulak, why not? Let's throw him in. You know what? He won one time, and that was the scariest thing I've ever witnessed. That's a sign of end times. When Drew Gulak, when he wins, that's just a sign of end times there. Oh, well, that's a good reason to be mad at the game. One time when it was, I think it was like 14. I lost like 50 some characters one time because of a lightning strike. Oh man, that was the worst. It happened, of course, during the save. I lost like 50 some characters. That's probably the worst thing I've ever. The lizard. Yeah, I thought this, obviously it doesn't look like him, but I thought it was still funny. I thought it was a funny creation. And we'll definitely turn entrances off. I don't want to torture everyone. Even though we have Jigsaw here. Oh, we did normal. Well, I'm going to throw. We're going to go ahead and do both, but I'm going to have a stipulation here, obviously, because I don't want this to go for 100 years. We're going to put it on fast. And that way, it doesn't get out of control. I'm probably going to drop CTL Sunday. The way things are looking. I said that I may do it Saturday, but I might do another one of these tomorrow. So, okay, so now we can have a discussion because I'm not going to pay attention. I like how Homelander's just heads above everyone else's. But now we can just talk about, all kinds of different stuff. So I did watch Thanksgiving. I'm not going to give any spoilers at all. Because, like I said, it came out Friday, but I'm going to tell you what I thought about it. I thought it was a really good movie, and it's Eli Roth. And I'm really glad to see he's really back. It had some great, it was funny. It had some fantastic moments in it that were both funny and gory. I thought it was some of the craziest kills I've seen in a little bit. And my only biggest issue, and like I said, I'm not giving anything away, but toward the end of the movie, there is a giant plot hole. There's something that kind of doesn't make sense. And it's not the reveal or anything like that. It's something that happens in the movie. And if you see the movie, you'll absolutely understand what I'm talking about. But there's a humongous plot hole that just threw me off completely. To the point where why it's basically, why would someone make this decision? So, but I would still give it like, it had some really great moments, like some really solid moments. But okay, which one was Addison Rae? Was that the main girl? I mean, there was some really bad acting, but first of all, there's a character in the movie that you just want to die so badly. And once you watch the movie, like the first 20 minutes or so, you're actually, for the most part, I wouldn't say that all of them that the killer's going after, but some of these people, you're just rooting for the killer. You're literally rooting for him. Because, I mean, some of these people are so despicable. So she's the main. She's all right. I don't know a lot about her. I mean, she wasn't terrible. There was some other side characters that I thought weren't good acting. And a lot of them were obviously, that they're not going to make it. But, I mean, some of the acting was fine. Eli Roth always has in his movies, he always has that character in his movies that is like so cartoony, but you like him. And there was a character in that movie like that. And I thought the reveal was fine. I'm not going to get into it, but there's one thing that the killer does in the movie. And like I said, I'm not going to say what it is, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever, and it's toward the end of why they would do that. And it doesn't even, logically it doesn't make sense. But that was my biggest problem with it. Which one's Milo? And without any spoilers, Devin, do you know what I'm talking about? Something that the killer does toward the end of the movie that just logically on paper makes no sense. Because I was literally sitting in the theater and I was like, what? What? I was just shocked. Like, this makes absolutely no sense. It's not even logical. But you probably know what I'm talking about. But anyway, on to other stuff. I'm probably going to go see Napoleon soon. And I'm really excited for that. But I probably won't see it the day it comes out since it's right near Thanksgiving. I'm excited for Thanksgiving. I've been looking at some sales also. So, you make creepy pastas? You thought it was unique? Yeah, I thought it was a breath of fresh air, and that's what I wanted. And like I said, the killer's hilarious. He has jokes. He does jokes. There's some really golden scenes with this killer. Of course, which the not the true identity, but the killer's name's John Carver, which is the character of the it's like a old Pilgrim mayor or something like that. But he had some really funny moments. So Milo was one of the jocks. Was he the one? I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up and see which one he is, because I'm actually interested in finding out which one did he play. Okay, I thought you meant Ryan. Oh, yeah, you were talking about Ryan. I didn't think he was a jock. I thought he was because he kind of didn't fit in. Yeah, he was good. I thought his performance was pretty solid. There was a couple of the other teenagers that, just weren't great. Which, what do you expect from a scary movie? Oh, yeah, they're going to show up. They're going to definitely show up, for sure. They're going to be there. I didn't know if Addison Rae was the main person. I really am not familiar with her. She really popular online or something. Okay, she's a TikTok. I mean, yeah, she was pretty good. She was pretty good in it, but I mean, I wouldn't compare her to. I think one of the best female lead performances for horror films, the girl on Talk to Me. I thought she was really good. She's a really good actress. That would be cool. Yeah. Yeah, the girl on Talk to Me, she was just, that was crazy acting. I mean, everyone in that movie did really good. That was a really good acted movie. And I'm really excited. Is anyone excited for the Von Erichs movie? The one with Zac Efron and, is his name Jeremy Allen White? He's a phenomenal actor. Yeah, I've seen Totally Killer. I really like that one. That was a great horror movie this year. So Jeremy Allen White, he's in The Bear, and he's like one of the best actors, I think, right now. It's called The Iron Claw. It's about the Von Erichs, and it looks really good. And it's getting a lot of buzz right now. A24 film. Yeah, it's Jeremy Allen White. And it's got Zac Efron. And I think MJF's in it. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I thought he was. Huh. I don't know anything really about the Von Erichs. I know that a couple of them died really young. Oh yeah, Terrifier 3 is going to be awesome. Yeah, it looks really good. The Iron Claw and the Terrifier 3. I'm trying to think of what's coming out in December. They pushed everything back. The other day when I was watching Thanksgiving, I was in the theater and they showed the trailer for Goofy Craven. Goofy Craven. That's what they should put in front of the title, Craven. Oh my goodness. Looks like a pile of garbage. And they're showing the trailer for Craven and it says October. It says October because they pushed it back, but they never changed the trailer. They pushed it back to the 2024, which, if you ask me, they could push it back another 50 years and I could care less. Because I don't like the character, and the movie doesn't look that good either. But I don't like the character. I think he is one of the worst Spider-Man villains. And maybe that's just me, but I just think he's so out of place as a Spider-Man villain. He should be like a Black Panther villain. Or, I don't know, maybe another, like in New York City, like that's where Spider-Man takes place, right? Why would he even be there? And why, like he looks like like someone that is in the wild and stuff. Like, I don't know who else would be a great rivalry for him, but he does not fit Spider-Man. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Of course, I will take up for Rhino, which makes me kind of a hypocrite, but but I like Rhino. I know a lot of people don't like Rhino. They say, oh, he's goofy, he wears the rhinos. I think he's cool. I will always take up for Rhino. Okay. Strangers Trilogy? Okay, maybe that'll work. I don't know. I didn't mind number 2. Some people hated that movie. I thought it was pretty good. Do I like they're okay. I mean, I would prefer making my own scary stories. You know, some of those are kind of, I don't know. Some of them are good and some of them, but I'm not like a giant fan of them. And Drew is done. He's not happy with you winning against him? Well, I don't know. I don't know. You're not going to be facing him. You're not going to be facing him this next episode. You won't be. Yeah, it's like 4 or 5. I don't know. Maybe 3 or 5, but it's still crazy. A lot of them died young. Yeah, it's a tragedy. Yeah, they need to stop with the villain spinoffs. I thought Venom could be a lot better than it was. I thought Venom could be a lot way better than it was. And Morbius, Morbius wasn't as bad as everyone said it was, but it was not good. It was not good. Oh man, that was a nasty spear. Yeah, Morbius was like a very big disappointment. Craven's going to be, I can look at Craven and just the action doesn't even look good. And, you know, you could put Russell Crowe in there all you want. You know, it's not going to save the movie. I don't care how good Russell Crowe is. He cannot save that movie. And I'm betting that it's not going to be a good movie. And I'm really sick of superhero movies. I didn't go see the Marvels. I'm not going to see Craven. What else is coming out? I don't even know. They have destroyed the Kang Dynasty. Whatever they were going to do, they're not going to do now. It's just nothing but crap. And they're talking about Young Avengers now, right? Rhino's your favorite? Good. I wouldn't say he's my favorite, but he is. I really like him. I think he's super underrated. My favorite would have to be the Green Goblin. I mean, and then Dr. Octopus, of course. I'm trying to Mysterio. I think the worst are Vulture and Kraven, but I like Michael Keaton's Vulture. Now, any other version of Vulture, lame. A guy that dresses as a bird suit or something? Lame. Oh, Madam Web. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that one. I did see the trailer for that, and I'm just like... First of all, I felt like I was going to become dizzy watching it. I do like the main actress in it, though. So, I want it to do good. I don't think it will. It didn't have enough in the trailer to convince me that it looked good. But, we'll see. Maybe I'll change my mind on that. But I do like, I think it's Dakota Johnson. And Myers, you are not The Undertaker. Stop this. Oh, my goodness. They just shot a bunch of Pyro or whatever. Oh, my goodness. He's really... They need to stop imitating the greatest of all time. And I said that. Because I think when it comes to, what do you guys think? Who do you think's the GOAT? I mean, we're going to do a 20-man. So, who do you all think's the GOAT of wrestling? I mean, do you think it's The Undertaker? I think it's The Undertaker. He's not my favorite, obviously, but let me know who you all think is the greatest. I'm gonna throw Omni-Man in. I think on paper it's The Undertaker, but like I said, he's not my favorite. Taker. So you think it's Taker? Some would say Ric Flair. Some say John Cena. Some say, who else is in the conversation? Bret Hart, maybe? Shawn Michaels? Orton is the second. I think Orton's super underrated. He's really good. I'm going to go ahead first and throw these. Oh my goodness, Drax. Someone must hate Batista. Put Drax at 30 overall? What in the world? The crud is that? I'm going to stop downloading these people if people start giving these horrible. That was just intentional, too. And I'm not choosing any of these 75, 76s. I'm going to have to set them up. Otherwise, it's not really fair. But I got to change these out. Otherwise, you can't see everyone. Yeah, everyone seems to think Taker. Stone Cold and The Rock? Okay. I just don't think they were there long enough. I think they could easily be the GOAT if they were there longer. Especially The Rock, because he went to movies and stuff. Andre the Giant? Okay. I think didn't he go pretty young too, though? I mean, pick whoever you want. We got so many people. I've added some new ones as well. I'm going to throw Morgan Freeman in. Why not? So, Devin, are you not getting 24? Pick a couple if you want. Pick 2 or 3 if you want to pick them. Yeah, I don't think Roman's there. But that's not his fault that they don't make him wrestle more. That's their fault. And I think the reason they're doing that is because they don't want him to get injured. And then, the storyline goes south or something. But honestly, at the same time, he needs to at least wrestle every pay-per-view. He needs to defend his title every pay-per-view. And he's like, they're messing him up. He's got what it takes. And they need to stop making it where he has to cheat. He shouldn't have to cheat. He's really good. Ronnie Radke, all right. And the Juggernaut. This is my favorite version on 23 of the Juggernaut. You can throw 70s in there if you want. But, obviously you're probably going to lose if you do. So. Adam's. Yeah, I had Adam and Bryan Danielson's here. So. King. Springtrap. That's a really good one. Without cheating? Wow. Yeah, that's ridiculous. And he doesn't have to cheat. That's what burns me up. It's not like he's the Miz or something. And it's not like every opponent he can probably outstrength like the majority of them. Dr. Doom. Yeah, I got Dr. Asterix. That's who I have. Because apparently Doom is a bad word. Hawk. Sid? Yeah, Sid in the house. The Spot is from, I'll throw him in. He is from the new Spider-Man movie, Across the Spider-Verse, which shows Spider-Man 2099 and Peter B. Parker. He's a really cool character. He starts out as like one of those characters that is a weak villain. Like he's a weakling and stuff, and then he becomes like a Thanos type villain. So he's really got good character development too. He's a really good villain. Who else you all want? Stan Lee? Okay. That's it. Okay. You watch Superman 2? You mean the one with the... You mean the one with... is it Christopher Reeves? Is that his name? I've never seen any of those. Everyone says he's really a good Superman, but I think Henry Cavill is probably the best. But I don't know for sure. But yeah, I'm really getting the episodes done. Who knows? We may have it tomorrow. I think it's going to be Sunday though. It's going to be easier for Sunday. So I already have all the matches done. I just have to do the promo and then upload it. That's all I have to do. But it really got done really quick. And then I got a really good storyline for FLH, and I think if I do 24, it is going to be a really crazy storyline for FLH, because right now I really have a crazy idea, but I don't have enough time to do it. So I'm going to lead up to that crazy idea. But I you know. But his fanboys are wild crazy. I think everyone loves Henry Cavill because he's very nerdy. And people love that about him. Because there's that clip of him talking about Warhammer, whatever that game's called, and it's hilarious. I like him as an actor. He's a really good actor. I like him in some of the other roles he's done too. Like I really thought he was good in Mission Impossible. I thought Fallout was the best Mission Impossible. I think all the other I'm not big on Mission Impossible. I've never seen 2. I've seen 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I still haven't seen Dead Reckoning. But 4 and 6 are really the only ones I like. The other ones are just mediocre. But 4 and 6 are really good. 6 is the best. 6 is the only one I actually own. And there's a scene with a helicopter that's just crazy good. And there's a fight scene in the bathroom that's really good. So, yeah. Yeah, I didn't see it in theaters, unfortunately, which that helicopter scene would have been incredible in theaters. But I'm planning on getting a 4K TV this Black Friday. The first movie I want to watch is Watchmen on 4K. I want to see Watchmen on 4K. I want to see Old Boy on 4K as well, because they remastered Old Boy. So both of those I want to see on 4K. But I'm still like, at the same time, I'm like, do I need a 4K TV? I already have a TV that works. And it is going to be 55 inches, so it's going to be 13 inches better than the TV I have. But, I mean, do I have to have it, really? I don't watch a lot of TV on my big flat screen. I mainly am on my computer. I may watch maybe a couple things. I usually have it as background noise. I don't even watch. I can't hold still. So, I can't hold still. I don't want to sit there for 2 hours. I can do it in the theater because I have to, obviously I have to behave. But when it comes to sitting at home and trying to watch a movie, it's very difficult for me. It's very difficult unless it's something that is really good. I'm not going to watch it. AM? What's up? I'm doing good. How are you doing, man? Welcome. It's literally just puppets. I've never watched Thanksgiving, but it's 23. Is it showing 19 still? Because I have changed it, and it's for some reason wants to. Well, at first it showed 19, and then I had to go and change it. Maybe you have to refresh it. Because I didn't even make that mistake. It just didn't save it or something. I don't know. But there goes Adam Cole, baby. He is done. I really like that Juggernaut. And Freeman's finished. The way it's looking, I mean, WTF is probably going to fall on the Black Friday. So, I don't know. I don't know if I'll get it done in time or whatever, but that would be funny to have a Black Friday special. That would be cool. I mean, I'll have to see. Because I'm probably not going to do anything on Thursday. I don't know yet. Holidays are tricky. Because, I mean, I don't do anything until real late. And by then it's all over. But at the same time, it's like, I feel like a jerk for doing stuff on the holidays on here. What's up, Christopher? How's it going, man? Tony Hawk is done. I used to love Tony Hawk games. Back when I was in like elementary school. They were the bomb. Mick Thompson from Slipknot? Yeah, what I like about Mick is he's a giant in real life. So he really fits this. Like I could actually see him being in like a Rumble or something, but I've had him on here before. I will say this, like, I don't know if you've heard, fan, but a lot of Slipknot members have been leaving. They lost their drummer now. They've lost their percussionist. They've lost their keyboard player. All over creative differences or something. So that's 3 members that are gone. And they still have their guitar players. They still have their vocal. If Corey ever leaves, I'm done. Corey is, obviously my favorite member. They still have that guy on bass that they filled in Paul's position with. And of course, Joey Jordison and Paul Gray have been gone. No, I can't get into them. I can't get into them. For some reason, I don't like that kind of metal. It may not make sense to certain people, but I really think there's a big difference between Cannibal Corpse and Slipknot. I think Cannibal Corpse is too rough. I think you can be too hard rock for me. And people say that I listen to hard rock. I mean, I think they're extremely, to the point where it's too much. But, I mean, they may not just be for me. You also don't like them? Okay. Yeah, I just think they're too rough. I think all their album covers, you got to basically censor them. Because they're just nothing but a gore fest on the album cover. They've made music videos that have been banned because they're too gory and all kinds of different stuff. And I get that what they're trying to go for, but it's just too much. There's a line that once it's crossed, I don't go past that line. They're probably one of those bands. I like System of a Down. I like Linkin Park. So you're talking about the new metal stuff. So that's the stuff I like. System of a Down, Linkin Park, Slipknot. That's new metal. That's that genre. They all came out along, especially Linkin Park and Slipknot were late 90s. So Slipknot was like 1999, their self-titled album came out. I love Slipknot. It's still my favorite band. I don't think there's a band close to them. I really like Ice Nine Kills and Motionless in White. But I think Slipknot's my favorite band by far. I don't think there's a comparison because they have so many hits. And they've just been around for longer than any of those bands have. And it was so crazy because I'm reading about I think it was the keyboard player. He had been with that band over 20 years, almost 25 years, maybe a little bit over 25 years. And then he leaves. Something must have went down. I don't know. What's everyone's least favorite rock band? Your least favorite rock band. And you can't say Nickelback because obviously that's just or Imagine Dragons. I'm talking about older rock band. What is your least favorite? I love Shadow of the Day. I love Bleed It. Bleed It Out is my song. It just gets me pumped up. I feel like I'm walking to a boxing ring to box somebody. So. Like, what's everyone's least favorite rock band? If you had to choose, like, a rock band you don't like. Especially classical rock. So don't get into all the metal stuff. Like, classical rock, what's your least favorite rock band? Such a hard question, but I know mine 100%. What my least favorite. The Lost Prophets. I've never really listened to them. I don't like it, and some people are definitely not going to like it when I say this, but I don't like ZZ Top. I just don't. LaGrange is horrible. It's one of my least favorite songs. LaGrange. I think they're so overrated. The Beach Boys? Nah, that's kind of really popish. I mean, yeah, I guess they're considered rock, right? Well, I mean, like, that's an obvious reason not to like them. But I'm talking about music-wise. Because there's been a lot of singers that have done horrible things. But, like, music-wise. Yeah, I definitely don't like ZZ Top. There's probably some other bands I don't like. That I can't think of. I think the Beatles are overrated. I've never loved the Beatles, but they're not bad. I think they were just the first band to do it. So it's like I feel like everyone puts them too far on a pedestal. And maybe that's blasphemous for saying, but that's how I truly feel. I just think they're an overrated band. Oh man, look at Springtrap. What are some of your favorite bands? I mean, besides, like, what's your favorite classical rock bands? Let's don't talk about metal. Let's take metal out of here and go 80s, 70s bands. I mean, Queen is good. I like Leonard Skinner a lot. Who else do I like? Those two AC/DC, of course, is a great band. Another band I'm not big on is Guns N' Roses. And a lot of people hate when I say that, but I just don't, I think they have a couple good songs. I wouldn't say I don't like them, but I think they're an overrated band. Nirvana's amazing, yeah. Nirvana's in my top 10 bands. Twisted Sister's okay. I like I Wanna Rock. I think it really I think it's really good. But if I'm talking like top, it's Queen, AC/DC are probably my favorites, and Leonard Skinner's really good. And Guns N' Roses, see, I'm just not big into Guns N' Roses. I think some of their biggest songs are overrated. The songs that I like by them are like not as popular. Besides, I like Welcome to the Jungle. I really like Welcome to the Jungle. I like Mr. Brownstone. In Paradise City. But I do not... This is going to be a horrible statement. Because a lot of people just... They just drop dead in their chair when I say it. I don't like Sweet Child of Mine. I don't like Civil War. Knocking on Heaven's Door. I don't like any of those. But when I say Sweet Child of Mine, people flip out. They're like, how dare you? That is just the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. That's what people have told me, but honestly, I don't care. I just do not like that song. I like Guns N' Roses, and Sweet Home Alabama is Leonard Skinner. Yeah, Leonard Skinner's great. But Freebird's their best song by far. I love Freebird. That is one of the greatest rock songs ever. You like AC/DC and Korn? I love AC/DC, but Korn is hit or miss. Korn has a couple good songs, but Chutes and Ladders is one of the worst songs I've ever heard in my life. You like Welcome to the Jungle? Yeah, that one's a really good one. Yeah, I like, when it comes to Korn, I like Freak on a Leash. I like Coming Undone. Those are really good songs. I like some of the songs they did with Skrillex. I haven't listened to a lot of Korn, but I despise, I despise Chutes and Ladders. I hate that song with a passion. What have I been listening to today? You don't like Family Guy? Family Guy's awesome. I've been listening to that Cyberpunk soundtrack that I really like. From the TV show Edge Runners. What's the song called? Major Crimes. I love the song Major Crimes. I love the song Resist and Disorder. Yeah, I'm listening to cyberpunk music. I really like cyberpunk music. I like the techno stuff. I like with the beats. And I like it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It just feels really, it sounds really good. It sounds futuristic music is what it kind of is. It sounds like a futuristic sound, of the cyberpunk world. But Baraka wins. Yeah, you can look at me. Oh, what in the world? Yeah, you're not going to WrestleMania. It's 20 man. Come on. Yeah, you can beat your chest all you want. You know what? If you come to WrestleMania, I'll buy you a toothbrush, and I'll have some Colgate on that toothbrush. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's wrong with Baraka. I mean, those teeth. I mean, if the dentist tried anything, if the dentist ever tried to clean his teeth, he would bite their fingers off. I mean, I don't even know where the dentist would start. But yeah, Baby Metal's really good. I'm going to do one more match, and then I'm going to hop off of here. I don't know where everyone's at, but it is Friday, so probably AEW. They're on every single day. It's like AEW's doing something every single day. I could be laying in my bed at 4 a.m. and they're having an event. And by the way, I have more than 3 on here. I don't know why they keep lying. They have been lying, really. But oh no, this says 5. Doesn't even make sense. Like, one thing says 3, one thing says 5. It's like, I'm hoping for 24 to be great because I can't just keep doing, stuff like this. With the 22 and 23, they're basically the same game. You want to pick somebody, Christopher? Before you leave? No 76s, though. Don't pick those. I'm still working on those. Bryan Danielson. Yeah, Tony's complaining. He needs to, I have never seen a guy have so many shows in a week. They have Elevation. They have Collision. What are you going to have next? It's like Collision, Dynamite, Elevation, Rampage. What in the world? It's like who can keep up with this stuff? And there's no way I'm watching Elevation. Don't they have Dark? That's probably Elevation, yeah. They have something else, though, too, I think. It's like, dude, chill out. They need to get rid of Elevation because they might have already done it. But Tony is dead. I don't know what he's doing. It's AEW Dark Elevation or whatever. Yeah, I like Paul. Donnie. You just almost probably scored yourself a big chance of winning this now. This will be the last one. I may get CTL done tonight, but I'm gonna probably shoot it for Sunday because I don't know. I don't see how I'm gonna. I would love to do a Black Friday special for WTF, but I don't see how I could do it. It's just gonna take. It would take a while, and also I got FLH in front, so. Which I could probably get done soon. I'm really excited because I'm getting closer to the end. And I'm looking into something. And I'm not going to guarantee you it at all. And we're going to put this on slow. I'm not going to guarantee you what's going to happen here. But I want to do Madden. And I may be able to find out how to get some of the old Madden games. And if I can do that, it's on. But I would love to do Madden, but I'm not playing any of the new ones. They're all trash. I thought he saved him. I mean, they made it look like he saved him, but I mean, at the same time, wasn't like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that because I thought he saved him, but was Logan... Well, I guess, yeah, Logan was in the right space, in the right place. So Logan saved him for falling wrong or something like that. But was Logan supposed to be maybe closer? I don't think so. I don't think he was. I think he saved him. Oh, I didn't see that. My bad. I didn't see the Power Ranger one. I don't know if he saved him or not, but it kind of looked like it. I thought he did. But yeah, I'm looking like I'm trying to get the old Madden games. And if I can get an old Madden game, I can do this thing called Historic Teams, which is the best setting. And we can have a season. Like, it won't be hard making people. I'll just make you all, and then the rest will be bots. You know, will be just made up people. But all I have to do, which is really awesome, is just change names and just change like certain features of your character, and then that's it. I don't have to get into all the details. I think the overalls are already set. I don't know. I don't know about that. Maybe I'll have to mess with the overalls. But everything else, I don't have to, like, who cares about the punter's name? It's already set up as, like, something random. But here's the thing. I got to download it off the PC. Because you can't get it on Steam. You can't get it on, you may be able to get it on a disk drive, but the game's so old. I'm trying to get Madden 2006. That is my favorite Madden of all time. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I need to go back and look at it. I'm not the expert. I thought he saved him, but at the same time, who knows? Who knows? Like I said, I'm not a wrestler, so I don't know for sure, but it kind of looked like he did. But I'm not like I respect Logan Paul as a business person. I think he's a great podcaster. I think he's a really good, hard-working person that deserves his money. I think Prime is a great drink, but I'm not a big fan of him. But I think he's good at some of the stuff he does, and I can respect a jack of all trades too. It's hard to do, but there's certain stuff about him that I don't like. So, but at the same time, like especially the whole thing with the forest thing, I think he's paid enough for that. So, you are going to cause a big problem. You're in the main event this week. You're going to be facing the champion and 2 others. So, yeah, but I felt like he paid the price for the whole incident he did in the forest, in the Japan forest, because The Rock was The Rock was his role model, and then he said that The Rock didn't want anything to do with him, and it really broke him and stuff like that. I felt like, for the most part, oh, you don't like? I think Prime's a solid drink. I like Prime as a drink. I don't like Monster. Yeah, the whole deal. Yeah, I didn't like that. Like I said, I don't like his personality. I think he earns his money for sure. He's very talented. I just don't like his personality. But I mean, his podcast is good. He's had some really good guests on that podcast, and he's good at interviewing, and he's good at wrestling, and I don't think, well, when it comes to boxing, you're boxing, people that are UFC fighters and stuff. Him and Jake are. It's just, I will give him credit though. He boxed Mayweather. At least he boxed an actual good boxer. So, no, Pixar Party. They're gonna be invading. So. Oh, man, the ref got hit viciously. Well, Bane's a good drink too. I've drank a Bane before, and it's pretty good. The only one I don't like is Monster and Red Bull. I don't like Red Bull either. Monster's really bad. Oh yeah, you're gonna be in this week. Yeah. For a second, I was like, "What do you mean action?" I was looking at the screen and I was like, "These guys are beating the tar out of each other, and you don't think this is action?" No, you meant your dude. Okay, yeah, you're gonna be actually in the main event. You're gonna be teaming with Ryan. It's gonna be you, Ryan, and Akata in the main event this week. So, and the only reason you all got the main event is because Ryan's the champion. So, and I didn't want to put him with Game Over yet because I think we're going to get Bandit Club versus Game Over. I think it's going to happen. Obviously, I don't want to say, but obviously we're leading up to that. I would love to see that matchup, though. Mad to think that both him and Jake are making loads of money for not being very good at boxing. Yeah, but you got to give them credit. They're really good promoters. They're really good promoters, and that's why they're getting money. And it's a shame that the actual boxing cannot promote the way they can. That's what's sad. I think that boxing in the 90s was when it was really big, you know. When Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, before Tyson, of course, George Foreman and Joe Frazier, all those really good boxers. Butterbean even. But no, DJ, you're fueling the fire, and Shovelstone is as well. But you're not the one behind this all. This is a calculated plan. And there's actually been some clues of who's that person in the suit. But it's not like, I mean, it could be anybody really, because a lot of people wear suits, but it's definitely somebody that wears a suit. You think the fights are rigged? Yeah, perhaps, yeah. There has been some weird stuff. Look at that kendo stick. It's possessed. Has nobody been eliminated yet? What is the world's going on here? It's because I put it on slow. I probably shouldn't have done that. Let me see. Did I put it on elimination, though? Where's elimination? I don't even see where I put it on elimination. They've been trying to pin each other, right? I haven't been paying attention. I've been talking, but... Have they been trying to eliminate each other, or are they goofing off? Okay, there's my answer. Okay, we'll just keep on going. This is going to be longer than I thought, though. Oh my goodness, Goro just leveled Sting. That's crazy. It's a crazy move. Yeah, so after this next round, because obviously CTL goes last, we're going to get FLH, and all the brands are going to have one episode, and then we're at Survivor Series. So we're very close. We're very close. No, it's not only that. It's just he's also, he really fits the part of the ring compared to like Lotso. Because I like Lotso. I think he's a good villain, but Lotso's just, he looks really bad in the ring. Sully and Incredible, just, they're big, and because obviously I could put you with Woody, but I think he doesn't look great in the ring either. I don't want to see Daniel Bryan's legs. Cameraman. But if we can get Madden 06, like if I could get the download for it, which I'm working on trying to get, it'll be amazing. Because I used to play that game and we would, and Jack is done. I used to play that game in high school, Madden 06. And me and my friends would literally have a league. We had a league in high school. I put my friends as like linebackers and tight ends and quarterbacks on football teams, and we did simulations, and then I would bring home the scores to them of what I got. It was crazy what me and my friends did. We did that with NBA also. But it would have been even better if I could have did now back then, because I could have it on record, and that would even be even crazier, having like a show of it. I wish I had the technology back then that I do now. But, that would have been awesome. I don't even think the Elgato existed back then. Like back then, I don't know what they used. They used the Dazzle for a while, and that, of course, that's not great quality, but that's what I used for 14, the Dazzle. Oh, man, Goro just got... Oh, they're actually going to do this? Come on, Danielson. Yes! The ladder broke. That never happens. What's up, Marcus? Oh, my goodness, Goro. Marcus, we may have CTL Sunday. I'm not for sure, though. Yeah, I'm still looking at Xboxes. Haven't made my mind up yet. Series S has a $350 one. Oh man, Goro's done. It's 1 terabyte. So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'm thinking about getting the 350 because 512 gig is just criminal. Should be a crime to have a system with 512 gig. And you, by the way, you only get like 300 or something. You have to buy an SSD card, and it's just like more money. You might as well get the 350. But of course, that's the one that's not on sale. So I'd be willing to pay $100 more for extra memory instead of Fortnite. I think the X is too pricey, and I don't like how it looks anyway, because it's like a refrigerator. Like, I need to get that mini fridge. That's what I need to get. I put some Prime in that mini fridge. That Xbox mini fridge looks crazy. He's hard to find, and people don't... I've only seen, like, maybe one time someone made a good one. He's really just hard to make. Just how he I mean, usually when you make him correctly, it's not even a good resemblance of him. Because he's just so hard to make. Because anybody that has their, has their head where their stomach should be is always a challenge. Like SpongeBob's another one. Ugh. It's Friday. I'm tired. Yeah, I would love to have a WTF Black Friday. But it was pretty good, Marcus. I'm not going to give it away, but it was pretty good. It had some really great moments. I was telling Devin earlier that there's a decision that the killer makes that I thought was really not even logical toward the end of the movie. I'm not going to say what it is. You'll know it when you see it. It's like you literally can notice it. That's how bad it is. It just doesn't make sense of how it happened. But besides that, the movie's really good. But I'm not going to say anything else. I don't want to give anything away. But it had some really good kills, and it was hilarious, too. It had some really funny scenes. And, of course, you're going to root for the killer on a lot of these. So, but, yeah, I think Napoleon's the only movie I really care about after that. I don't know what else is coming out because of the strikes. I don't know what else. Well, Iron Claw. I want to watch Iron Claw, but I don't care about really anything else. They moved Dune back, and yeah, I don't know what else is going to happen. I think this is done. Yep. Can you guess what it's... Oh, goodness. You're going to watch the Marvels. Well, when you complain about it now, it's not my fault. That's all I'm going to say. Because it's not... There's no way... There's no universe where you're going to like this movie. I'm never watching the Marvels. Never. Unless it's on Disney Plus for free. I'll watch it then. And even then, I'm not... They even said it doesn't even have a plot. It doesn't have a plot. So, I'm going to talk a little bit. We'll talk, but I'm not going to do another match. But I will talk. But yeah, like, they said it doesn't have a plot. They say it's pretty disappointing movie. Some people think it's the worst MCU film. So, surprise, surprise. It's almost like the MCU wants to make worse movies instead of better movies. That's their goal. They just want to make as many bad movies as possible. Because as of right now, how many MCU movies came out? Well, Marvel-wise, I think 4 Marvel movies. Correct me if I'm wrong. We've had Quantumania. We've had Guardians 3. We've had the Spider-Verse. And we've had The Marvels. Guardians 3 is the best movie of the year. Hands down. Best movie of the year. And in my opinion, it's the best movie of the year. I think John Wick's really close. But I think Guardians 3 just... John Wick 4 is really good, but it got way out of hand. It got out of hand. Okay? I mean, it's a 2 hour and 45 minute, just nothing but death. But I mean, it got to the point where... nobody could survive. You know, obviously you got to suspend your disbelief. But come on. There's a certain scene on the stairs. Come on. It's just like... but I think Guardians 3 is the best movie. Spider-Verse is probably number 3 for my movies right now. I'm trying to think of anything else better. I did like Extraction 2. I did watch that recently. I really like that one. I don't know where I'm going to put that in the list, but that had a really good... there was a prison break scene that's just... Oh, it's so good. It's so good, that prison break scene. I think that came out this year. It may have came out last year. I don't know. I think it came out this year. But, yeah, I'll let you know, man. I may not do one tomorrow. We'll see. I can never decide. That's my problem. I can't make a decision sometimes. In no order? Okay. Yeah, I may watch The Killer tomorrow. So, I'll let you know on that. But I remember one time my family went to go see Top Gun. We went to go see Top Gun, and then I wanted to watch Thor Love and Thunder with another family. Top Gun was better. Yeah, Top Gun was great. Top Gun Maverick was an amazing movie. That was I think last year that was my second favorite movie of the year. It was Top Gun Maverick. So, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and jump off here, but thank you all for dropping by. And tomorrow you're either going to get the episode or you're going to get, well, you may get a Rumble, you may get this. I don't know. It just depends on how I feel. I may change the game, though, for sure. I'm not going to do the same game 2 days in a row. So, we'll see what happens. I'll see you all later.